Today I want to actually explain to you what is a hormone. I had a beautiful, brave woman email me asking, hey, Karen said, hey, Dr. Anna, I hear about hormones here, there, and everywhere, and I'm a smart woman, but I don't understand what a hormone is. Can you please explain that to me? So thank you, Karen, for emailing in that question. I want to share with you and everyone else to really have a clear understanding of what hormones are in our body, because you're not alone in that question. And like Karen was brave enough to ask a question, I want any of you, if you have areas of that aren't clear, to not be afraid to ask me anything. So I encourage you to do that, because the answer may help so many women just like you. So let's talk about hormones, what makes hormones work and where they come from, as well as what their role and function is in our body. So first thing, I thought the best way for me to show you is just kind of give you a visual image of what a hormone is. First of all, it's our communication system in our bodies. Hormones flow through our bloodstream, flow through our lymph, and our communication messengers to work on different glands, to express an emotion, a mood, to elicit another hormone to be made or to be broken down into other hormones as well. So there's part of this complex communication system. Just like when light goes through a prism, you get a breakdown of that white light into a rainbow of colors. Hormones will work the same way in a gland. So our mother hormone, all our sex hormones come from cholesterol, are derived from cholesterol. So for a second, imagine that cholesterol is this white light coming into our coming into our factory, our hormone making factory. And it can work in from different ways. So say, for example, our hormones are being made in our pituitary gland, and those hormones secreted from our pituitary gland are going to send a message to our ovary. So again, these are the communication messengers. So from our pituitary glands, hormones go through our system, and they're also energetic molecules, so not just tangible molecule. There's an energetic property to all our hormones. So they flow through our system, will tell our ovary to produce an egg, for instance, to ovulate, to produce some other hormones for our reproductive cycle. FSH, the follicle stimulating hormone, and LH are two of those hormones produced by the pituitary. There are many hormones that will secrete and affect either the ovary or affect other organs in our bodies elsewhere, but these two specifically will affect our ovary. And from our ovary, we get the production of 5 other key hormones that you hear me talk about a lot, such as estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, for instance. So these other key hormones that are really important, and that will also affect the uterus, our uterus. These hormones will affect our uterus and help us have our reproductive cycle, but they also affect many other glands and organs in our body to produce other hormones or to respond in a certain way, such as our brain, our bones, works on our metabolism and these our stress response. Many different reasons. Hormones are really exciting because they can have different actions in different parts of our body. We know that, and these are called, the glands that produce hormones are called endocrine glands. And some of our organs are both endocrine glands and receptors for hormones as well. For example, the heart. If we have our beautiful, gorgeous heart, we know that our heart is a receptor for my favorite hormone, and also produces my favorite hormone. And that hormone is oxytocin. So it has different functions in our body as well, but the fact that it produces in our heart allows me to close with this little explanation of hormones that have many different roles in our body, but are communication messengers, and they are derived from cholesterol, who is not the bad guy. He is essential for our sex steroids and our hormones to be produced. If people lower their cholesterol through statin medications, our sex hormones, testosterone, for instance, we know that also gets decreased. Not a good thing. So another issue that can really disrupt our hormones, like statins, can affect our main producer of our hormones, or main substance that our hormones are produced from, endocrine disruptors can come in, block that beautiful spectrum of light or energetic hormone production, and cast a shadow down, causing disruption in our hormones. Hormone disruptors are endocrine disruptors, such as birth control pills that we're taking intentionally to disrupt our hormone cycle, or unintentionally, such as toxins from skincare, phthalates from plastic, BPAs, other chemicals, mercury, etc., can all affect our hormone production. So with that said, hormones are communication messengers. We want to keep a hormone harmony going. We want to keep these messengers clearly interacting and doing what they need to do in our body. And in my next video, I'll talk to you more about how these hormones affect our menstrual cycle, how they affect our reproductive cycle, and what these sex steroids do a little bit more clearly. Thank you for joining me. Please share this information with anyone that you know that really needs this information, and we all do. We start with a good foundation of information that really helps us move forward a lot clearer. So share this message and stay tuned for my next video.